Level 11 True Crime. It's time now for us to hand the questions over to you guys. We are covering the Lynette and Brian Hooker case, and Lynette is still missing. They have not found her. It's very confusing as to what could have happened, but at the same time, they weren't always getting along. There is evidence that he had a very abusive personality, even physically abusive in the past, not just against Lynette, his wife, but against his daughter as well. Others saw it, went to court, the whole 9 yards. So you have to ask, what really happened? Did she really just fall out of the dinghy on their way back from a supper in a little bit of a storm? It wasn't even that big of a storm. And if so, then we're hearing from friends of Lynette on our last live before the last one that that's all lies anyway. So when's the true last proof of life? Sounds like it goes all the way back to April 1st from her friend's account. Leaves a lot to be questioned. So we're going to go ahead, pull some cards today. Remember, I am not a medium. I do not talk to the dead. I am not a psychic, and I do not play one on TV. Everything is my humble interpretation of the cards. And let's get autofocus on the board. Doesn't mean that what I'm telling you is fact. It shows me the energies, and I do my best to share that with you. All right, my lovelies, keep it down to very clear questions, if you will. No ifs, no ands, or buts. That just confuses the question. And let's see what we can get for answers. Lynette. Oh, Mystery Tour says, question, where is Lynette's body presently? All right, one thing you must understand is tarot does not have a location. And I'm not psychic. There's nothing in this cards out of all 78 cards that will give me a location. Yeah, I could use the other decks, but the truth is that location and the exact time something happened, it's not my forte. Tarot is a reader of energy, not location. And so I'll do my very best, but more than likely we got our answer in the last reading, which showed up with the water, the beach, encounter, killer, and strangle. I'm guessing that she's on a little remote island. Like I showed you, they would go to little remote islands, deserted islands in the Bahamas together. She's probably near one of those locations. At least that's where the struggle probably took place. He may have disposed of her out at sea, which the Bahamas, I've heard, is filled with sharks. All right, let's do my best with this question. Let me pin the question real quick, so that way you fine folks can see the question. Why do I have that? What did I do? I pinned the chat wrong or something. Let me go back and try to do this again. How about that? I don't know, man. Question. Where is Lynette's body presently? All right, we will try. Well, I'm going to stay with the tarot. I mean, again, this is not what I do, but unfortunately, I am not one that can tell location very well. Buried and King of Wands. We have land. She is on land. It's showing me she's on land. Is she in a deserted location? She was abandoned on land. That's all I can get. We've got land twice, and there's a lot of water in these cards. I've got buried. This is planted. This is buried. Land. And I have the King of Wands, which is his energy. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Devil, also I believe to be his energy. That is all I can give you. I wish I was able to do better. But if you would like to continue asking questions, please do so. Hey, Smudger. Hi, lovely. Now, I do jump all over, so we'll see if I get to your question. Michelle, question, is Brian allegedly regretting what happened on the boat with Lynette? Does Brian regret what happened between him and Lynette? Does Brian Hooker regret what happened between him and his wife on the boat? He's got working it. He's working. He's put a lot of time in. He's done something. He's practiced something repetitively over and over again. King of Cups. So on the outside, he looks cool, calm, and collected emotionally. But inside, he's got a lot of fear. A lot of fear. He's hiding it. Bottom of the deck, he's fearful of law. He's fearful of law. Because they're going to find out about this fight that they had, this fight to the death. And that it's an illusion, that he's worried more. It's not that he's regretful. It's that he's scared they're going to find out about this fight to the death and this illusion that he's put up. That there'll be evidence that tells of the truth. This is the one that knows that doesn't speak. He's worried. Will the ocean tell the tale? I bet it does. Because he laid her to rest. That's a coffin. There's Archangel Michael, protector of all innocence, right? So no, he's not regretful. He's scared. He's scared. Mystery tool. Will her body ever be found? Will Lynette Hooker's body be found? We have laid to rest. She is indeed passed over. That's a person laying on a coffin. That's Four of Swords. We have overlooked. So they may have already been near where her body is. But there's something that's being overlooked because they're focused over here. So they're not looking in the right place. They may be being redirected into a wrong direction to avoid finding her. But she will be found. Ace of Swords. She will be found. And that clarity is going to deliver an offer. When they find her body, the clarity will come in and there will be an offer. An offering made. Let's see what that offer is, just to follow up real quick. What is that offer? Of evidence. This is the, page, the messenger of evidence. All right, you guys, that's interesting. I hope her body is found if she has passed over. And if she is alive, I hope they find her very soon, too. Oh, it's a hard case. Hi, June, I shipped out your other bottle of lotion, lovely. Sorry about the little mix-up. Question, was Lynette dumped out at sea from the sailboat before her husband reported her falling overboard from the dinghy? Great question. Ooh, June. That's a good question. Was Lynette dumped out at sea from the sailboat before the husband reported the falling out of the dinghy? We've got the alone card, the independent card. So we have an independent energy here. Okay, hold on, y'all. We have this victory card. And then we have a plan. So it looks to me like she had planned, just like the mother of Lynette talked about, that she had a plane ticket one way on March 11th. This is saying, yeah, she was planning on leaving him. She had a plan to become victorious over this energy and become solo, become independent away from him. She did. She was leaving him. And he knew it. And so her plan is stuck. It didn't go anywhere. And this is saying a lot here. But was her body dumped overboard before the storm before that happened? Okay. We have the Empress with the conflict, communication issue. Okay. It's like giving me the long version to the answer. Can we get a direct answer? Was Lynette dumped at sea before the sailboat, from the sailboat, before her husband reported her falling overboard? Yes. Direct answer. And that's the problem. That's why they're looking in the wrong place, because they're going back to where he said he was, but he was somewhere else in the Bahamas. And yes, we have the yes. Aces are strong yeses. So yes, her body was dumped. Well, that's not good. Hopefully somebody will find something, right? Excellent questions, you guys, and thank you for asking them. Jennifer Swain. Oh, let's ask that. Was she passed away when she was dumped overboard? Right? Because we didn't ask if she was passed away. He could have dumped her overboard while she was alive. Was she passed away when she was dumped overboard? Well, we have a strong legacy. It's about money. They were fighting over money. Definitely about the legacy. That can be inheritance, it can be will, life insurance, and the illusion. So let's see if we can get a direct answer. Let me ask this. Was Lynette dead when she left the boat the final time? And we have work. A lot of money and illusion about money. We have the messenger to the King of Wands. So she told him about the money problem. And the marriage. She wanted out. Yeah, she wanted to cut out the extra, closing the cycle. And so what was his action? Was she alive when she left the boat? Was Lynette alive? Interesting, we have the Chariot, which could mean yes. Was Lynette alive when she left the boat the last time? When she left the Soulmate boat? Was she alive? I'm not getting a direct answer to that. I'm seeing the story here play out that justice is coming for him. That this cycle is closed down regardless of what he wanted. Please come into focus. Thank you. But unfortunately, I mean, sometimes we're given answers, sometimes we're not. And this answer is not being given to me. So I am unclear if she was alive or not when she left the boat the last time. Good questions, you guys. Let me go ahead, clear the deck, a few shuffles, and we'll get back into the questions. All right, let's see if we can get... Okay. Okay, we can't do ors and ands and so forth, Linda Love. So is Lynette's body in the water? Is Lynette's body in the water? No ifs, ands, or buts, you guys. It makes the questions too hard. Is her body in the water? There's the energy. We got the story. Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands to she's on land. She is on land. And I'm so shocked because 90% of my readings tell me the person's in water. This is telling me over and over she is on land, which could really help with evidence if it's true. So she is the Queen of Truth. She is sharing with us through Jesus, because I don't talk to the dead, communication that she's on land and she's dead. She's 10 swords in the back. He did something to her back. Am I correct that he did something to her back? Yeah, he did something to her back. He physically did something that maybe kicked her in the back where she fell, and then he choked her. Am I close? That's the energy I'm getting. What was that? Regrettably, in the moonlight. See, it's land, near water, land, near water. She's on land. That's wild. My cards are saying she is on land right near water. I didn't see that coming either. Okay, let me see what else we can get. I want to give somebody a chance to ask that hasn't had a chance. Make sure you put question. Nikki UK, question. Did Brian put Lynette's Apple Watch on the beach, allegedly? Did Brian put Lynette's Apple Watch on the beach? Fool card and the Empress, both major arcanas. The Fool card shows that somebody's packing light. The Empress is abundance. And yes, for self-couple love. He did it to do something to the police. Overpower the police's thoughts. Yeah, he did that. He put her watch somewhere to misdirect them. According to the reading. Interesting. Wow. Question. Did Brian plan this after discovering her plan to leave him? I don't think he discovered the plan she was leaving. I think she told him she was leaving. But yeah, I get what you're asking. Did Brian do this to her in retaliation of her leaving? Did Brian do this to Lynette in retaliation? Queen of Cups, the Seer. And that bent my card. The Seer, let's get it in focus. Bring it down into focus. It's not one to focus today. That's okay. You know what the cards are. The Lover's, choice between two. Gemini energy. The Plan. Been together forever. The Marriage. Direct answer, please. Is this something Brian did to her to prevent her from leaving? We got the story. We've got Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and I kid you not, the Marriage. Abso-freaking-lutely, he did this after he found out that she was really leaving. Yes. Ace of Sword, Ace of Cups, Aces are yes. This is the 11 card. This is the 11-11 card. This is also a wand here that could be seen quite clearly. So this is all saying 1,000 times, yes, yes, yes. I mean what I said. This is her communicating through Jesus, because like I said, I do not talk to the dead. This is communication, that the clarity that he received, he decided it was in his best interest to take matters into his own hands. Yes. That's sad. That is so sad. Wow. All right, let's get on to another question. Dr. Edwards, hello and welcome back. If she was incapacitated, allegedly, how did he do it? Huh? If she was, okay, so you all right. So first of all, you're making an assumption that she's incapacitated. And we don't know that to be true. And then how did he do what? So in order to ask this question, you would have to say, was Lynette incapacitated? Look at that hairdo. It's just going weird to die. There's so much to your question. How he did it was he strangled her according to the cards. So I guess I can take it as if Lynette was incapacitated when he did it. Got to keep your questions very clear. Was Lynette incapacitated when he attacked her, allegedly? Was Lynette incapacitated when he attacked her? We have a stinky offer, and we have truth being spoken. So she was alert. She was talking about an offer She didn't like what he had to say. And she said it was, you know, he grabbed her, he held her. So she spoke her truth. She found out something she did not like, a stinky offer. She spoke her truth. He held on too tight, manual choke, which cost her life and disarrayed her plans, stuck her plans so that her plans didn't work. So he attacked her while she was awake. Now he's working on his story, which is not going to, it's not going to help him. It's not going to help him. His story is all out of alignment. So she was very much alert with the Queen of Swords. That is somebody that's sharp as a tack. They are definitely not sleeping. They are not in their bed. They are not drunk. She did this when she was alert and clear. And he attacked her, according to the cards, and closed the cycle down during that fight. World card. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Good question, though. Just need to keep it as easy as you can. You can always ask a second part, right? All right, one more question, you guys. Let me see. Cindy Clark, hello. Did he plan this while purchasing the yacht? Oh, way back 4 years ago, y'all? Did he plan this on when he was buying the yacht? It's not really a yacht, it's a sailing boat. But did he plan this? He actually planned for a new beginning. But he knew he was going to end up alone eventually. It's not saying that he planned it, but he's willing to go it alone. There's some secrets around the journey. There's more to it than we even know. So as long as she was willing to put out and give in, he was willing to drink and enjoy the good life. But when she was waking up and seeing the truth of the matter clearly, that she was the one that was having to foot the bill all the time, she felt that was a stinky offer. And that's the truth. So she put up a different offer about the marriage. Virgo wanting to go home and walk away because she feels he's using her like an attachment, taking her for granted. She found out something about his infidelity and had evidence and receipts about the past. It happened in the past. So she made a decision that there wasn't room for her in this life because his heart belonged out there somewhere else, not to her. Too many people in the tavern. He's flirting. And their marriage, he's holding on to it. So she brought in communication, the emperor, maybe divorce papers. And he took her on a boat ride, indeed. Look at that, the little dinghy. But she ain't okay. And that's the clarity of this. It's all about the money now. He's like, well, if she's going to leave, I'm going to get the money. Queen of Swords, right? She spoke her truth. And that's what led to the tower. Yeah. Can't even make it up. Wow. Whoops. I'm curious what card just flew on the floor. Strength card. He overpowered her. He overpowered her. And that's the gist of it. Wow. I learned a lot from this read today. I hope you did. I hope that they do find her. The cards are saying in time she will be found. I believe from everything I saw, she could actually be on land, which is wild to me. But if you think about it, he might be dumb enough to think that he could have choked her out and all this, and then, oh, she just drowned trying to get to land, you know, she was swimming in that storm. I don't know. How dumb is he? That's a good question. You love the spearmint eucalyptus because the bugs don't. Carolyn Breeding says, Mama D, I'm a new viewer. I just have to say that you are an excellent tarot reader, 100%. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. In your opinion, he hated her when he was drunk? Good point. You might be right there. Yes, I sent it out June yesterday. I'm so sorry about that. I just missed that one number. You ordered 2 bottles, not one. And I missed that. So I sent it out yesterday. I apologize, love. Jennifer, I was thinking some sort of medication. All right, my lovelies, you have been amazing. Your questions have been brilliant. I think we're going to learn so much more about this case. I think we're just scratching the surface already. The Saline Cameo, the friends of Lynette, are saying the authorities do not buy his bullshit story of them going to have dinner and then leaving and getting into a storm, that it's not washing out to be true. Say a prayer for Lynette Hooker, that she's found, and that her family, her mother, her daughter, her children can have her back, whatever that may be. I love you guys. I will see you again very, very soon. And with that, I appreciate you. Let me make sure I'm up here on this. I appreciate you, and I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think that